Hello, I'm Kritika Mathur. Welcome to my LifePage. Today I'll be talking to you about operations management, but before that let me give you an introduction about myself. I completed my schooling from St. Thomas's, New Delhi, after which I did my Bcom honours from Sri Venkateshwara College, Delhi University, post which I worked with an audit firm for some time, and after that I worked with a wing of a PSU called PFC Consulting, which is a subsidiary of Power Finance Corporation. I was working with them as a part of their finance team. After that, I joined Envecologic as the operations manager, wherein my duty involves taking care of the other operations of the business. Operations management is a vast concept in the sense that it is not defined to one particular aspect. You have to deal on a daily basis with various issues, with various concepts, whether it is in the area of recruitment, whether it is about human resources, whether it is about data management, whether it is the administration stuff, or whether it is the finance related stuff. So when we talk about operations of a business, it's not about a particular segment. And managing of those operations means you have to have an overall holistic view and a perspective with respect to everything. And that is what basically managing is all about. The first and foremost is obviously operations management, which in itself is a vast area of study. It means that you have to have an overall holistic approach with respect to things. And it's not just a skill, it is an education in itself. Besides operations management, what is also extremely important is general management. You have process. I need to, even if I do not have a technical background, I need to have some basic idea about the services which we are providing so that I can, discuss those things with others. I can perform my duties as the operations manager better. Hence, the knowledge of the domain in which you're working becomes extremely important. Now, let me tell you about some skills which are required to become a good operations person. First of all would be communication. You need to have good control over your communication skills. You need to be able to talk to people well. You need to be able to understand people well. You need to be able to, voice your thoughts in an articulate manner, as well as be willing to listen to what the other person has to say. And when we're talking about communication, it is not just the fact that you have to be very fluent in it, and your knowledge base is updated as well so that you can perform better. And you can give competitive information, you can build your own database and work in a more professional manner. Now, after having spoken to you about the skills required for an operations manager, I will talk to you about the positives of working as an operations manager. One of the biggest positives I feel would be the fact that operations is a multi-dimensional field. And because it is multi-dimensional, monotony does not set in very easily. You are not automatically. And I feel it's a big factor for me to want to stay in and to continue to stay in this domain. Like any other profession or any other area, operations is also not exactly perfect. It has various challenges which you have to face and which you have to, withstand in order to keep things looking up. One of the biggest challenges I feel is the fact that you have to work with technical people. You have to manage technical people. You have a team which is on site somewhere, and you have to be available to them in order to be able to deal with their difficulties that they might be facing or for whatever reason. And you cannot really complain about it because that is the nature of your job. Hence, that's a big challenge. Finally, I would like to tell you exactly not exactly, but how my day flows usually at the workplace. Now, this is obviously going to be an average day. It is not going to be a very busy day or a very light day. So, usually the day starts with me going through my emails, checking my, checking any kind of mails that I might have received with respect to work and all, and answering those mails, taking care of any outstanding issues which might have been left from the past day, making a list of tasks which I need to tackle for the day, getting in touch with the various team members that we might be working with at a point of time, On a usual basis, we are generally working with some interns from various institutions with whom we have some partnerships. So my day also includes touching base with them, ensuring that they have all sent in their closing reports from the previous night, checking with them as to whether they have been facing any difficulties with respect to the work that was allocated to them. Also, at the time when we have any projects running, getting in touch with the team of the client, ensuring that all work is going as per the plan, doing some research with respect to areas which I might have previously set aside to be studied in more detail, making plans with respect to what needs to be done with respect to the rest of the week, taking care of all the other administrative issues actually which might pop up throughout the day, taking care of maintaining the finance records, updating any business or financial model that I might be working in, and then sort of having strategic discussions with my boss. The day usually closes out with me going through the list of tasks that I had made in the beginning of the day and seeing what all was done and what is left over. So yeah, that's what the day looks like usually. So that's how operations management has been for me. And I feel that after having spoken about the education, the skills required, the positives as well as the challenges, I have been able to give you a balanced view of operations management. Thank you.